This final tip is for anyone who feels like they're just lazy a lot of the time, or they think they don't have motivation to do work. Productivity. Here's my advice. I've spent roughly the past 8 months really focused on trying to increase my productivity, level myself up physically, mentally, spiritually, and socially. I think this might be the ultimate productivity guide, so stick around, listen up carefully, and take some notes. First habit you need to start if you feel a lot of brain fog or just not feeling accomplished by the end of every day is getting one of these. I'm not talking about a journal, I'm literally just saying write down a list of up to 8 things the night before that you're going to accomplish the next day. Just the most important things that if you actually got done, you'd feel more productive, you'd feel like you've achieved something by the end of the day. What I was doing before I started this habit was trying to mentally note everything that I wanted to do that day. And because I'm a student, I'm trying to run a YouTube channel, I'm doing editing for another client, it's all really up to me to manage my time. And I was trying to create a mental list, and I'd sometimes forget some things. So by writing down a simple list, you get to feel accomplished by just crossing off each of those things every day. And then also it's kind of like a mental exercise. You're basically asking yourself what your priorities are and getting that on paper. This might sound obvious, but the most important thing you need for an efficient work session is focus. And what I found works best for me when it comes to focus, a lot of you might relate to this, but when you're trying to work, you kind of feel this drive regularly to pick up your phone and get a dopamine spike. And it's because we've engraved this habit so much into our minds that it becomes difficult to go away from it. The one thing that worked for me was meditation. I'd wake up in the morning, maybe after my shower, I'd spend 7 to 10 minutes meditating. The way that I understand this works, and I'm not an expert, is that you're training the muscle, which is your mind, to refocus attention. So you close your eyes, you focus on your breathing, and your mind's going to wander all over the place. You're going to start thinking of different things, and it's about refocusing onto the breathing. So it's really just like training. You're bringing it back, goes away, bring it back. And doing this consistently for like 2 weeks, I gradually saw an increase in my ability to focus on my work or one task and not feel the drive to go off and do something else. Don't tell yourself that you haven't got the time. Just spend 7 to 10 minutes consistently. It's worth it. This final tip is for anyone who feels like they're just lazy a lot of the time, or they think they don't have motivation to do work. After you've done your meditation in the morning, go straight into a task that you're not looking forward to doing and tell yourself I'm just going to do it for 5 minutes, let's say. But in my experience, as you're doing this task that you're not enjoying, you're thinking about the shower that you could be having, the breakfast you could be having. That kind of gives you this, I guess, superficial drive to do the work, and it works a lot of the time for me, especially when I've got some homework or something that I'm not looking forward to doing, or I've been procrastinating a bit and I need to give myself that extra push to actually finish the work. So I hope the advice I've given you will help, and I will see you in the next one.